spent the last 2 months of the year living on a Greek island. In the summer, it's usually packed with tourists, but in the quiet hum of the winter, I got to experience this town in its down season and enjoy it as a space for rest. Join me as I say goodbye to this little Greek island and prepare for a new year. Something else that I wanted to mention, just in terms of like personal reflections and things like that, is that since I've been inside a whole bunch, I feel like I've become a little awkward. I think I want to make it a priority, especially when I go to Asia and for the rest of my time here, to just spend more time getting those small interactions and talking to people, even if I don't think that it's valuable, because it is. And I think that I don't regret just taking some time to rest and isolate, but I think I'm realizing that if I isolate too much, that my social skills kind of go out of the window. And I don't know if it's like an introvert thing, because I used to, when I was a teenager, I used to have a lot of social anxiety, and not to say that I don't have any social anxiety now, but it's just much better than it was before. And I'm realizing that if I saloon text, okay, I'm sorry, this is like a Western themed club. Very interesting. I was not expecting to see that here, but okay. Yeah, I'm realizing that with being someone who used to have like a ton of social anxiety, that it's like a muscle that I have to continuously work out. Like, even the way that I speak, my cadence and things like that, I'm able to be way more relaxed when I have a lot more practice talking to people, or even just being around people. It doesn't even always have to be like starting a conversation with every single person, but just like the act of being around people allows me to like not make up scenarios where being around people is so bad. So a long time ago, somebody told me that you don't know a place unless you have taken the bus there. And I think that's true. I think there's a few things that I need in order to say that I feel like I've spent my time in this place, which is either taking their transportation or just like going to the places that I know the like locals in that area go, and just like spend time there, chill, hang out, like learn the rhythms of that country or city or whatever it is. Or I think another way, for me personally, this is just me, I feel like you really have to get acquainted with their nature, like whatever their nature is. So for me, I like doing that with a hike usually. I'm making these really like souped up sandwiches. I feel like I'm often like a very basic sandwich eater, but I'm trying to like elevate my food and sandwich game. So let me see something. Let me see if I can give you like a POV from my phone. It would be a good time to kind of check in and let you know what's going on with me, and letting you guys know that I'm alive and breathing, especially after my various negative travel experience. So yeah, I'm gonna make some sandwiches and try not to be too distracted while I'm doing it. I've been really taking a break and taking some time to slow down, because if I'm being honest, moving overseas was way more of an emotional and even physical toll than what I initially expected it to be. But what I mean by that essentially is just like getting out of this capitalist-driven desire to be hyper-productive, even at the expense of my own mental and physical health. I was working the same job for 6 years, and it really just did not do well for my mental health at all. Like I definitely tried to delete myself from this world a few times, but I am also just someone who has dealt with like very severe burnout because I was partially raised in a cult, and I don't mean that as a figure of speech or anything like that. I was legitimately in a cult in my adolescent years, and I'm just saying that to say that I've had to be very intentional about being kind to myself and allowing myself the space and time to rest and recoup after very hard and taxing situations. And leaving America, moving abroad was a very hard and taxing experience. As much fun as it has been to be overseas, and as wonderful and as blessed as I feel to be abroad, I have to be honest, like that shit was hard. Like it was really hard. So basically I want to be more centered on just like recalibrating and making sure that the things that I'm doing already are working for me, and taking this time of the new year to just see like, am I doing the things that are aligned with my long-term goals? Have I been able to accomplish any of my short-term goals? And also just kind of clear my head. Like I want to just take some time to clear my head in nature, give my brain some screen-free rest, whilst also saying my goodbyes to this little Greek town. I feel like this was an incredibly long-winded way to tell you that, but that is what I hope to get into and do today. And other close actually. I had a lot of barriers coming out to hike today because my phone died finding the trail, because it's like a 30-minute walk out to the trail, and then on top of that my All Trails app wouldn't let me sign in from my girlfriend's phone. Say hi, Aya. It's a really big incline, but I don't mind it because it really makes me feel like I'm getting my hike's worth. And this is our first time actually being able to use the boots that we got in America. So I'm really enjoying that. Get into them. Yeah. So that's nice. Whoa. And the views are amazing. Something that we didn't know when we got here was that this place has many earthquakes. And while that initially was scary, I think it's been really cool because, whoa, lots of mud. As we've been on this hike, we get to kind of see the effects of the earthquakes, but not like in a crazy way, but in the sense that there's so many fissures in the ground where the earth has like split. Like here, there you can see it, and then great example is here. Like you can literally just see how the earth is kind of like split. Yeah, this island is really close to a fault line, so muy interesante. You heard that? Goats. We found the goats. Oh, that's why they were moving around. They're like, come on, Billy. Come on, Billy. Pivotal years together where you could see us like transitioning from like young adults into adults. Yeah, and aging and stuff. So yeah, I'm trying to do better at documenting when we do our stuff together. I think we'll echo even. You wanna try?
Ah! Ah!
A little bit. A little bit. We're losing daylight, so I'm gonna hit feet and speed walk down the rest of this trail. We have about 1.5 miles left. Not even? How many feet are we up?
500.
We're 500. Ooh. We are 500 feet up, and now we're going down. Right. I guess there's only one way. Okay. You gonna jump? Be careful.
I wish it wasn't so cold outside. I wish we could go swimming in the ocean at midnight. Are you scared of what's coming? Or scared of sinking to the bottom of the ocean? Sometimes I forget to breathe and I lose my grip on reality.
All right, so the time has finally come for us to get ready to leave this little island. And for all the chilling and wonderful relaxation that I've done, I'm actually quite ready to leave. Not for any reason in particular, other than the fact that I'm ready for a new chapter. Something that you probably saw me alluding to in the London vlog, and that I've just haven't really been able to be quiet about to anybody around me in the last year, is that I really, really, really am tired of my wardrobe. So I am tired of my wardrobe for multiple reasons, not just the fact that aesthetically it doesn't really align with me anymore, and also just outside of it not aesthetically aligning with me, a lot of my clothes don't fit me, and I've been really hesitant, especially when my weight was fluctuating a whole lot a couple of years ago. I really hesitated to buy new clothing because I didn't want to buy clothing that I knew I would just grow out of in a very short period of time. But now that I have pretty much been the same size, clothing size at least, for a set amount of time, or for a long period of time, I feel ready to go ahead and get some clothes that are going to be a part of my permanent wardrobe. And yeah, I've been downsizing a lot in the last year, and especially as I'm now launched myself into nomad life. I want to have and create this year a really good capsule wardrobe, and a wardrobe that I am going to like and enjoy wearing continuously, and specifically that is not going to be polyester based. Yes, I have become one of those people who I don't want to wear forever plastics on my body. So I want to try to work as much of the polyester and unnecessary nylon and all of the like. I want to work it out of my wardrobe this year. So yeah, this is my big boy, and that book, The Afro Minimalist Guide to Living with Less, has really been inspiring me to do something different and not feel like I need to lug my whole entire life around with me in order to feel safe and secure. So now that I'm unpacking those demons, I think it's time to let some of these plastic pieces of clothing go. So that's what I'm going to be doing right now. This gotta go. You know, I really loved this dress at one point, but Io pointed out something to me, which is that I haven't worn this dress in the last like 2 years. I haven't worn this dress since I've known her. Funny enough, I used to really enjoy this dress. I used to really enjoy this dress. We've been together for 2 years. She's never seen me in it, so I think that's a sign. But you know, I really thought when I got to like a warmer climate, you also haven't seen me in this because we haven't been in a warm climate in a while. Let me just think about it. Hold on.
We done been to Mexico. We done been.
But it's probably, you know what, this will be the deciding factor. What material is it? It feels like polyester. Made in India, 100% polyester. Gots to go. Also, if I seem low energy, once again, I'm filming on my period. So that's what's going on here. Polyester, gotta go. This dress will stay. Don't know what material this is, but I know this dress is really old and it's likely not polyester because this is a dress I got from my mother. Motel Rocks, which I can almost guarantee that's polyester. You can bet on it. It's gorgeous though. It's a pretty dress. Let me give it one more time for the 100% polyester, shell and lining. Wonderful. Black going out dress, H&M. I already know that's a done deal. You know, this shirt was very near and dear to me, but it was never supposed to be this oversized. I bought this when I was about 40 pounds heavier, so just it didn't always swallow me in this way. I have already condensed my stuff a lot. I condensed a lot of my clothes before even leaving the country. I then dropped some clothes off at a donation in Spain, dropped some clothes off at a donation in London, and here I will be dropping off some clothes. So that actually wasn't a whole lot. It wasn't as much as I thought it was gonna be. But I'm glad that I've like condensed what's going and what's not. And I already decided that I was gonna donate what jackets I was gonna donate beforehand. So I'm probably gonna start packing to leave either tonight or tomorrow and weigh my bags and see how much it weighs then. But I'm crossing my fingers. Nothing is over 50. I cannot imagine how my bags can still weigh too much because every single time I've traveled up until now, my bags have been too heavy. I've had to either pay for an extra bag or pay for just an overweight bag. So hopefully I can stop doing that and I can be a bit more frugal when I'm traveling in the new year as well. So wish me luck. 2025 was an unpredictable year full of changes. I came into last year with dreams to grow creatively no matter what, and stop waiting for this dream life or version of myself to just appear. I'm so grateful for the rest that I've allowed myself to have here. In my first video of the last year, I said, I used to think my dream self was always around the corner, just outside of my reach. If only I could eat better, do my hair nicer, or sound more interesting. I became my dream self when I realized that my dream life is made with every decision and action I take right now. The women I admire are not so much more wonderful because they've mastered some secret to be more artful, fashionable, or inspiring. They inspire me because they've mastered the art of being authentically themselves here and in the present. I'm glad that I stopped waiting for one day, and I think I'm living that dream reality in the present.